Hi there, it's Let's Connect. I want to talk about a few LEGO things that I am just now finding out for myself, which I wish there were more videos out there so that I wouldn't be just finding this stuff out now. After being a LEGO collector for years, I knew that some of this stuff existed, but nobody ever really talked about them and how good they actually really are. I'm going to talk about LEGO City Adventures, which is a TV show that's on Netflix, which is a really good show. And it's got a lot of cool characters, and there was a lot of sets that were based off of that show, which I have a couple, and now I want to try to find more because some of the sets are really cool and some of the characters are really fun. And one of the other things is the Jurassic World Secrets of Isla Nublar. That is a really good show as well, and no one ever really talks about these shows, so I want to talk about these shows a little bit because I want somebody to not find these by happenstance. If they're out there looking for stuff, they'll know that they can go check it out. Like the LEGO City Adventure show is really fun. They're not long episodes, but a lot of the characters are pretty cool. Like there's the hero cop. His name's Duke Detain. He's, he's a really fun character. And some of the names are, they're goofy and Lego-y names, but they're pretty clever. Like Duke Detain. And then there's Tippy the doorman. There's a lot of different characters, and there's a trash lady, which is really cool, and the fire chief. She's funny with her two sidekicks. And some of the city adventures that happen, even the handyman, he's really cool. And I was really glad that they made that character, and I didn't know that he was a character yet, but I was at the local thrift store, and I happened to see this booth that had a ton of minifigs. And just by happenstance, the first Lego minifig I grabbed happened to have been that handyman from that show, which I was going to look up and see if they made him, and boom, I found him. So it was really awesome and really cool. I was able to pick up a few minifigs that are from that show, which I think are really awesome, which I can't wait to populate my city with these characters. So if you haven't checked out the show, definitely do it. I think there's about 20 or 21 episodes. They're not very long. They're like maybe 10 or 15 minutes, but they're really fun and entertaining. They're goofy. And you could just tell that the people that made them really cared about LEGO, and they really cared about these characters. And it helps build out your city and your world because you can have these characters interact with your city and your world just by having them live in there and populated. You can tell that there's a lot of space to where you can insert all of your stuff while still having these characters around. And the LEGO Jurassic World TV show was a really fun show. My daughter really liked it. I was really surprised. I had put on a couple of different other LEGO shows, like besides the LEGO City Adventures. I had put on that one, and she seemed to be really enthralled in it. So it was really nice to be able to watch a lot of that with her. And that show's done really well. There's a lot of cool adventures that happen. It's a prequel to the first Jurassic World movie, which is really fun because you get to see a bunch of different things that happen at the park before the park officially gets like fully opened. And there's timelines and time frames that explain when stuff happens, so you can kind of see how things are going, and how they come to the conclusion of making the Indominus Rex and stuff like that. So it's really fun. It's a good show. There's a lot of sets that came from that show, which I think are really cool. And so if you haven't had a chance to pick up any of those sets, I will be reviewing some of them. I have a few of them myself. I haven't picked them all up, but if you need some more information, just check out some of my other videos where I talk about some of those sets. And so just if you've never seen those shows, definitely just give them a try. And one of the last things I want to talk about is the LEGO City Undercover game. That is probably a very underrated game. That game needs a lot more love than it gets. I know it's a really old game. The characters are really cool. It's basically a LEGO Grand Theft Auto game without the bad stuff. But you get to run around a very large map. You're a LEGO character, and you can basically do and drive any vehicle you come across. You can basically do anything you want. The story's pretty cool. Some of the characters are really fun. Like you meet some characters that represent old like cop cliche TV show characters. If you've played the game, you know. There's a couple of characters that resemble Starsky and Hutch quite well. And there's a lot of different things. And there's a ton of different stuff to do. Like I said, it's basically Grand Theft Auto, but Lego. And so if you need a game to play that'll take up tons of time, definitely play that game. There's lots of stuff. Me and my son played that game for hours. I've got like 40 something hours in that game, and we're barely at 44% completion. You know, so there's a lot of things to do. And it's not like some of the other Lego games where you're kind of stuck on a path like the movies. This is like a free range, free open world game. So check it out. And like I said, if you have any other questions, let me know. If there's something I missed or don't know about, please definitely let me know, because I don't want to find this stuff out too late where I don't get to enjoy them with other people. That's why I'm making this video, because I want other people to enjoy this stuff just as much as I am. And sometimes it feels like I'm a little late to the party. So, well, I'm back. I'm ready to do this. So let me know. Let's connect, build a better community, and build together. And I'll see you guys in the next one.